Scorpios are pretty good in the bedroom. It's like their category. Like that's what they're categorized.
That's what they're known for.
Yeah. So so I thought that was interesting, and it's true. Like I'm here anyway. Sure, it would have been probably more fun if like it happened naturally.
Out there, is he your type?
How he thinks?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. That's the part I can't gauge is I don't know if I'm physically attracted to him because we haven't really interacted. That's why I was trying to explain. I said that to him. I was like, I'm not sure. I was like, I know here aligns. I'm not sure about here and here yet. You know, but heart-wise, like, of course, any, like, you know, any person, like, let's say Ernesto, for example. Ernesto, I feel like I have a heart connection with, but intellectually and, like, how we think about life, like, they're not aligned. Like, he's a beautiful person, he's a peaceful person, and, like, that's amazing. I wouldn't be able to see myself in a relationship with him because our beliefs are so different.
But are you physically attracted to him?
I'm also not physically attracted to him. Our hugs are nice, which shows me our heart connection. But today, when I can gauge heart connection when I like hug someone, and it's more than that. It's just like this feeling I can't describe it. So intellectually, Ernesto and I are not compatible, and sexually we're not. But heart, I feel it for sure because he's a sweet man, and like I really feel like we can talk to each other. And with Cal, here is definitely aligned, and I'm just not sure about the other two parts. So if I take this as an intellectual, but today, actually, when we woke up, he came over and we were talking, and I put my legs on him, and so we kind of had like a leg cuddle thing happening. Not next, we were like
away, like at opposite ends.
Exactly. And actually, his energy felt nice, like, you know. So
how long has it been since you've been in a relationship?
Like a full-on, I call the guy my boyfriend, we broke up in December, like the end of December. Actually, like 2 days before Christmas.
Really? Well.
So, I mean, why not? This is a perfect time to like grow some more, learn some more about myself, see how I get triggered, see like, you know, see what he has to offer, you know. I mean, there's nothing else to do here if you think about it.
Oh, geez, I gotta think about a lot of stuff. I still can't do it. I ain't gonna do it. Not even for the vine.
Not even for the what?
The vine.
What's the vine?
Do it for the vine. I ain't gonna do it.
What's the
vine? Oh, Nikki.
I don't know what that is.
Pop culture.
I'm not a pop culture person.
Me neither, but I know that one. That's what the young kids say.
What are those young kids? You want more salad? Are you full?
I'm full. I just don't want to waste it.
Oh, so you're like having a hard time keeping it down? Breathe through your nose. Out through your mouth. And,
good old cow. I can say I am surprised.
You are not.
I am. He just doesn't strike me as the Nikki type.
Right. That's where I think on the sexual front. So I think the chances of us having sex are, like, even I'm thinking, like, something tells me, like, I don't think our kisses would be compatible. Like, but maybe I'm wrong. But, like, I'm open to just the companionship. Like, that would probably be nice, you know?
Did you make that clear with him?
Who?
Cal. Not to expect anything?
Yes.
And he's okay with it?
And at any time I could be like, sorry. He also said, if someone else walks through those gates, blah, blah, blah. Like, he totally would understand. And I'm like, of all the guys here, you're like, by far the most eligible bachelor for me, you know?
Cal.
I'm almost wondering, though, like, I mean, I trust him that his girlfriend gave him a hall pass, but that also doesn't sit well with me. Like maybe having a letter from her that says that or something like that. Just like, also they just think in terms of just...
Like a confirmation you need?
Yeah, like just morals. Like I'm not a woman that would ever... I would never, like, go for a guy that's taken, like, off boundaries. Like,
but don't you, like interact sexually with some friends?
no.
I thought you did. Like friends, like you have buddies, kind of.
Oh, yeah, but they're my guy friends.
So, is that like how he is?
No, because those guy friends were, like, sexually attracted to each other. Like, even I can think of the last 2 friends that were like that. It was like, I probably could have been in relationships with them. We were just so secure with each other and enjoyed each other's company. And, like, one of them lived in LA, one of them lived in New York. And when it lived in New York, we just started, like, hanging out right before it. We hung out in the past, and then we started hanging out again just before I left. So it was kind of like, who knows, maybe, like, when I get out of here, like, the one in, depending on where I end up, like, who knows, one of them could be, like, a relationship when I get out of here.
But, well, without labels, can you make, well...
No, because he's still in a relationship. But he said he has a hall pass, so... I mean, I trust him. I just wouldn't want to be, like, seen as someone who's, like, going after or, like, not going after, but with someone who's in a relationship when this is a very unique case of, like, we're both doing a service. We're here. We're
and it's not sexual, as of now.
Right, it's not.
Okay, if I'm going to consent to this relationship, you got to give me the details. If it ever becomes.
Obviously. I mean, I told him I had to talk to you first. Before yesterday when I said that. And I was happy I did because you made me laugh my pants off.
Oh, geez. Now, if Bella is behaving the way... Now, let's get to the real problem. With you and Cal, that's not the issue. The real problem, if she's behaving how she's behaving now, how do you expect her to behave if you guys make it official? Like...
He'll be able to give her the love and support she needs and be safe from her trying to come on to him because he'll be taken. You know what I'm saying?
That's too. Bella freaked out 3 times today that I've witnessed. Like, I'm not taking it anymore.
She's feeling triggered. We just have to give her love, and I know it's really hard.
Gosh. Love.
That's the solution to this.
Yes.
It is.
Like this morning, I woke up, it was like 6 o'clock, and I was supposed to milk the cow at 6:30, and she's up, and she goes, Amanda, we're supposed to milk the cows again today? I was like, oh yeah, I know. And then she goes, but you know what, it'll be faster if I milk by myself, so I would like you to just sleep in bed, and this, and she said something like that, and I said, oh no, Bella, I don't mind helping, and if it's faster, you know, I'm thinking to myself, how is it faster to milk by yourself versus, you know, and so I just leave it alone. I said, no, I'll be down there. And she goes, okay, because, you know, you work really hard, and you worked really hard yesterday. I'll milk the cows, and, you know, I'll wake up Kristen. I said, I'm up, Bella. I will milk the cows. I'll see you down there. So 6:30 rolls around, and I go down there like at 6:20, just, you know, so I can start milking by, and she's already started to milk. And I sit down, and she goes, I appreciate when you milk with me. It's such a good time, you know, especially having the 2 of us. And I'm thinking to myself, what is wrong with you?
That's what you did the whole time I was in the garden with her.
Oh my gosh. You just told me how much you didn't want me to be there. It's faster for me not to milk with you.
That's very challenging.
and then I found myself saying, my patience is gone, as I just have to just not blow up, but just be stern, and which will hurt her feelings. So me not being so, but then I decided not to, like, okay, Amanda, don't do it. But I felt like it, like I need to just let you know. And
Yeah.
And I had to let it go. But there's more. She got on the computer and was on there for an hour and a half. 1 hour and a half. 1 hour and 30 minutes. That's longer than most people get for the week. And she's like, I gotta check my emails. And so I said, Bella, there's a line of people waiting for you. And I try to let her know. And
Everyone's scared of her right now.
She just flipped out. I don't like your tone. I've never been so disrespected in my life. And in my head, I'm thinking, well, 3 people here called you out your name, a B word.
Today?
No. Since her time being here, I can count 3 people. And she goes,
Take this.
No, the garden lady's here.
So what? Well, she has to still take herself out of the car, like.
Oh. But anyways, 3 people cursed her out, called her all kind of names, ran up on her. And I say, Bella.
Do you think you heard everything?
No, you're very quiet. I'm loud.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Are you sure? I can't even hear you, and I'm next to you.
Your ears and that stuff.
they
So then you were like, what?
I said, she's like, I've never been more I can get you. You're enabling me.
Oh, right. Thank you.
She said, I've never been so disrespected in my life. You're the first one to do this to me. I said, really? I said, in your whole life, I'm the first one to do it to you? I said, you know what, Bella? You had a great life then. I hate your sarcasm. I said, I'm not being sarcastic. That's the truth. If this tone is the worst that ever happened to you in your life, you're on a good roll.